About a quarter acre of park. We live back there, so we try to keep the water down or it eats up our backyard. So about every week or two. Yeah, you can take him down there.
We're on an adventure. What? Thank you. So yeah, that's one of the things that I tried getting a shot of before. I can't really get a good shot of where the water's rushing now though. But I see right there one of the dams. I heard a frog somewhere over there. God. Me and my memory. Pretty flower. And it's Andrea's favorite color. Anyways, after Nicole and Alyssa, I was single for quite a while. It took me a long time to get over her. But after Alyssa was Jessie. That's a very touchy subject with me. But we first saw each other on the bus. Actually. We were both anime freaks. Not that there's nothing wrong with being a freak. We're just nerds. We both liked card games and video games. And we both liked being the odd one out in any group. We were the social outcasts, pretty much. And I fell for her hard. Since Alyssa had broken up with me on good terms. We're still on good terms, by the way. I didn't have much self-confidence in me. I was even more self-conscious then. Took me a while to get up the courage, but I asked her out after I told her that I really liked her, and she accepted my feelings freely. I don't remember which of these two paths I took before. But she accepted my feelings. I think I went up there. If not... Oh, I remember that section there. Yeah, this way I have not gone. We had a great time. We even went to Tokyo and Tulsa together. I was working at Wendy's at the time, and I had enough money left over that I had enough money in my checking that I could and did take her to the Tokyo and Tulsa convention because she had to leave too early. We couldn't stay for the Saturday night rave, which isn't actually a rave, it's just a big dance party. No drugs or alcohol allowed in the area. No alcohol or drugs are allowed on the premises of the entire convention center. But we had a great time. That's where I got Loveless, Strawberry Panic, and my complete series of an anime show called X. She was the first person that I got intimate with. Just light touching, nothing heavy. We didn't actually go all the way. I didn't feel comfortable enough, and neither did she. Both of us did not feel pressured at all. And that's actually a very healthy relationship, too. To not feel pressured to do anything. But sometime last year, I think it was July, I screwed up. I felt tempted by my best friend's ex-girlfriend, and I kissed her. I was feeling lonely. I thought that going to the party would cheer me up just by being there and having a good time. And I kissed her. I panicked from the guilt when I woke up, and I was not used to that guilt. That was the first and only time that I have cheated on someone. So I broke up with her, not telling her the reason why. Instead, I chose the worst possible selection of words to say when breaking up with anyone. I don't love you anymore. I know this is gonna go on longer than the others, but this is a story that needs to stay in one video. So, I didn't talk to her at all. I didn't think about her for 2 days after that morning. The third day, I realized what the hell I ended up doing. I realized what I did, and I was going all out trying to get her back. She didn't answer any of my texts or phone calls for 2 days straight. Again. And again on the third day, after my first text of the morning, she just said to never contact her in any way ever again. That sent me bawling into my mattress. I couldn't do anything at all except lay there pressing my entire body into that mattress. And I was like that for a full half hour before my mind snapped and I started getting suicidal thoughts. I still remember what it was I was planning on doing to myself. I was going to find the biggest kitchen knife that I could find, walk down there, and I was going to stab myself in the side of the head with that knife in her front yard. I realized that I was still logged into Facebook. I was talking to Jeff. Why you no open? Anyways, he knew something was wrong. So we talked for a little bit, and he helped me stop thinking about committing suicide. And I went into work. I was having a really rough time for the past few months after that night when I got home from work. Bridge again. Another pathway. Another transition to another part of my life. When I got home that night from work, Jesse's mom ended up calling my parents while I was at work, telling her what was going on, that I had threatened to commit suicide, to never contact her in any way ever again, or else I will be convicted, fined, and jailed as a stalker. Well, that just completely effed up my morning. Night. But, yeah. So, I became a terrible person. I hurt people in a way that I shouldn't have. I almost slept with a 14-year-old, but I stopped myself because I knew it was wrong. We were right about to do it, and I just realized what I had to do. So I shut myself away from all optional communication for about 2 weeks. Sounds about right. And I just tried thinking about who I really was to bring the old me back. So, going to work, going to college, because my parents were forcing me since I had graduated. Except for this past semester. That one was my choosing, and it was a flop, mostly. We'll see what happens there, but I am who I was before the breakup with Jessie ever happened. She still refuses to talk to me, but what you gonna do? Bitches be crazy, and she is your stereotypical redhead. I will continue this in my next video, most likely under a tree, with actual me. Peace off.